And we are back. Welcome, folks. How's your night going, or day, or time zone? We are here, last stream of the week. Oh, Bean is making a mess. Great start. He's been, like, kind of crazy tonight. I don't know. He'll probably calm down in a bit. But yeah, welcome, everybody. Stressful? I hope you can relax a bit the rest of the night. Fighting with Neopets? I don't think you're supposed to do that. Yeah, welcome, Siphon, Lilith, Sora. You have a good travel tomorrow and good sleep. Who else is here? Hammy, Mektel, Arky, Siegfried, Beppo. Hi, y'all. Good to see you. We got some tea. And Bean is around. He'll probably, like, he's just running around, so he'll probably jump up to greet you guys in a minute. Yeah, tonight we are going to be working on a little commission for a game called Trench Crusade, and you'll see. I'll show you the aesthetics of the game in a moment. But if you've heard of it, it's pretty exciting. I've enjoyed this project since it was just a world building project, and now this game it's much cooler.
There's actually a mechanic in the game called the Battledome where you can make your pet fight people lol. What I'm doing is giving my pets pet a pet, which is time consuming and based partially on RNG.
Giving your pet's pet a pet? That sounds insane. Eternal Zoo, welcome. How you doing? But yeah, this project called Trench Crusade is initially a world building project from the concept artist Mike Francino. Hi, if you're here, Mike. I don't know if you caught my message. But Bean is screaming. What's up, dude? Come on over. Come on over. He's not listening to me. Initially, world building project by Mike Francina, and it is all about kind of an alternate history where during the Crusades in I think the year 1000 and something, the Crusaders unleash a gate to hell, a literal gate to hell. So this starts an endless war that goes on for the next 800-900 years, up to the year in that world 1914. So it matches up with the First World War and a lot of the aesthetics and the technologies First World War, but there's obviously demons and like a lot of supernatural stuff. There's artillery witches, among many other things. That's kind of like the world we're playing in right now. If you didn't see this, they launched a Kickstarter for a tabletop game based on this world, kind of like Warhammer, if you know about that. You know, with the little minis that little mini figurines that you can move around and have them battle in miniature trenches. And yeah, that Kickstarter did really well. And they are making the book with all the rules and stuff. And the rules are available online, but you know, there's going to be an official book with all the, you know, an embellished version of the rules with a bunch of lore, a bunch of arts. Hey, Bean. No, don't play with that. You see the plants, the fake plant there? Trying to attack it. Hey, come on over. Got distracted with this. There we go. I captured him. What's the name again? Trench Crusade. And yeah, if you Google it, you'll find the Kickstarter with a lot of the lore. I think it should be like the first results. But yeah, Bean, are you good now? No, he's still going around. Let me show you a bit about Trench Crusade. Let's see. There we go. I put this in my pockets so that Bean can be distracted by it for a bit. So, just go here to the browser. Here's the Kickstarter, which has a lot of info. There's also websites, but I think the Kickstarter has a really good like intro to the world and stuff. And 1099, the Templars took the holy city. Sealed deep within the catacombs beneath, they discovered a blasphemous artifact, which tested their faith and found it wanting. Blinded by greed and with wickedness in their hearts, they fell to their knees in supplication to a new blasphemous lord. Thus came the first heresy, and Jerusalem was reduced to a depraved pit where hell and our mortal world bleed into one. 8 centuries later, mortal soldiers go over the top as weapons of terrifying power, hammer both friend and foe alike. Supernatural beings wade through the carnage, their divine flesh impervious to all of the most blessed ammunition. Even with such incalculable might, the armies are at a stalemate, and minor victories are snatched through daring raids and flank attacks. This is Hell on Earth, this is Trench Crusade. So that's the general vibe. You got like different factions that you'll be able to play with in the game. And we're looking at some of Mike's art because it's great. It's how you actually play it, right, with figurines. And the game itself, like the Kickstarter, came out with a lot of figurines for each of these factions, which you can paint. But let me show you. Hold on, let me just show Mike Francina on ArtStation. Should have a lot of the Trench Crusade stuff. So this is the vibe. A lot of like religious horror, a lot of body horror. This is like, I think it's New Antioch. Yeah, New Antioch, which is one of the factions, which is like a little bit more modern military, kind of like this, with, you know, like knight aesthetics. So they have like, you know, like World War One designs with knight helmets, which is interesting. But they also got artillery witches. That's in one of the demon factions. Ecclesiastic prisoner. This is a sinner who's been sent as a live bomb, essentially, into the battlefield. Then you have one of the factions that is like pure body horror. I think they have like a good explanation of it here. I like that faction a lot. The Black Grail. Concocted by Beelzebub themselves, the Black Grail is the most calamitous plague that has ever ravaged this bleak world. Not living, not dead, its victims become vessels to spread the corruption of their new master. Those brave enough to willingly embrace this gift become nobles of the Order of the Fly, forming warbands and shepherding their lesser brethren to find and infect life of any kind. So they have like some gruesome stuff. I love those. The hounds. Just like this giant mosquito dogs. Real cool stuff. And one of the factions is the Trench Pilgrims, which is this is a part of the Trench Pilgrims. It's like people who make this like self-appointed pilgrimage into the trenches just to, I think this might be it. There's a procession, yeah. They just go forming rows and going into the trenches to die, into the meat grinder. Heresy is a food, yes. Arlong, welcome. Big fan of Sheepy Tech artworks and everything related to it. Thank you so much. Over here, we call them Terry the Meat Planets. Just so you know, their real secret name. But yeah, welcome in. Anyway, that's the world we're playing it in. And as for my role in this whole thing, I will be making some newspaper pages that takes place in the lore of this world, right? Like in-universe newspaper, telling about, you know, like news of the front and stuff. And the first artwork we're gonna make, I think for this streams we're just gonna make the artwork rather than like the whole newspaper page, because each newspaper page is gonna be like several pieces. So we're probably gonna be making just like individual pieces on stream, rather than the full composition, which will take a bit longer. For this first one, the idea is a coastal raid. So there is a group, and I think it's not on this art station. I think it might be on Mike's Instagram. Or not, maybe not. It's definitely on Mike's Blue Sky. Oh, I searched for Mike Francina. It's a different person. Is this? No, wait. Where's Mike's Blue Sky? Hold on. Give me one sec. I will find the piece I am thinking about of the Coastal Raiders. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't show up on Google. Oh, maybe it's not on Blue Sky. Trench Crusade. Oh, it's definitely... Yeah, there we go. Trench Crusade has a page on Blue Sky. That's where I saw it. There it is. I was getting confused as to which page had it. Hey, Cryptid. How are you doing? Hey, Michi. These are the Coastal Raiders. Described in the page itself, it's a heretic naval raider. Blood dimmed, tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. An anointed raider. And the cool thing about this faction, or it's not like there's not a whole faction of heretic raiders. It's like a unit within the heretics, right? But what I love about them is that they're just wearing these like heavy armor, kind of tank-looking diving suits. So what we're gonna do is our own. I'm not gonna try to copy this one. We're gonna make our own design. I think might be more fun, and we're gonna try to. Just like come up with our own using like actual like old diving suits. These really like clunky ones as base, and we'll probably have like one of these like heavily armored one with other people in like lighter, like more regular looking diving suits behind with like rifles or something. Maybe it's just like running forward. The idea, and we're gonna jump into Photoshop directly. The idea, and this beam, is to make it look like an old newspaper image. So it's the same effect we kind of played around with yesterday. We didn't go for it yesterday, but I just kind of demonstrated how it's done. If you zoom in, it's actually, you know, little dots. And that's how newspapers are printed. Especially like back in the day, this was like black dots on the white paper before, you know, color halftones were a thing. So that's the vibe we're going for. Kind of a high contrast, really like dark black and maybe kind of blurry, just like a photo that feels like it's being taken like in the action. It's not like a staged photo where they're posing or anything. It's like something going on. There's a coastal raid going on, so they're running or they're shooting. I don't know exactly which pose we'll give them, but that's the general idea. Being immortal confirmed. Can't confirm nor deny it. But yeah, I just like set up this effect the other day as I was like initially talking to Mike, just with a couple images, like a lighter and a darker image, just to see like how does this work? How can we sort of approximate this newspaper image effect? That's a general vibe. And some of the others, so we're going to do a mix of images that look like photos, like these scanned looking old school photos, and some more like illustrated looking, you know, like poster like or kind of like newspaper ad vibe for some of the other images. So it's going to be a mix of both. We're probably going to be doing the more photo ones here on stream. Twitch has been lagging? Is that? I hope that's only on Mexel's side. If anybody else has been having a laggy stream, let me know. Because maybe it's on me. I did have like a short internet outage before, so it could be that. Hopefully it isn't though. Anyway, that is the concept we're playing with. Yeah, the headline that's going to go under this is something around more or less like 100th die in a heretic coastal raid. And within the story, it's explained that many citizens are taken captive, and it's kind of a surprise raid on an island, and a bunch of these heretic raiders just came in from, I believe, submarines. Yes, and submersibles, and just like came out of the water and took a bunch of prisoners. That's a gist of the article itself. So the image is meant to go with that, which is why I'm thinking just an image of like them running forward. The picture is taken like from the town, like from someone in the town who, as they were escaping, was taking pictures to like kind of tell the press about what was going on. That's kind of the vibe we're going for. Happened across multiple streams. Could be entirely like in the entirety of Twitch. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes Twitch sucks. Stream smooth. Okay, but it's smooth for others. And might just be on your end, Maxel, unfortunately. Also, where's Bean? Hi, Bean. Come on over. Wanted to come say hi, but he just doesn't want to today. Bean, we have you on screen. You have to come over. Come on. No? He's not listening to me. Little rascal. Okay, so I guess first things first, we are going to go to Pickrel, and we're going to look for diving suits. So, hop over here, and let's look for diving suit. It might be a better name, like pressure suit or something. I'm not really sure what like the technical name for it is. So what we want is like a heavy one. Could be like this vibe. We could use this for the helmet. Honestly, it's a really good helmet. Or like this type of suit is what I'm thinking about. We do have a pretty good angle here. So if we take this, and there's a part that kind of gets lost in the shadow here. Let's say we take this, and it already kind of has a hunched position. We could have it like look like it's running towards us, kind of like leaning forward a bit. So I could see that one being pretty useful. We don't have a lot of options because there's not that many photos of this type of suit. It must have been pretty rare back in the day. Usually get like this type of suit, you know? Behind our main kind of like suit guy. Oh, here's another one. Oh, I love this one. They're boyfriends. They're dating. Yeah, behind that, we're gonna have some guys like more traditional looking pressure, like diving suits, like these. The non-rigid ones. Obviously, they're gonna be like blinged out with like skulls and stuff, but first thing we need to do is just like figure out the base image we're gonna use. I love these kinds of suits. It's like anti-space suits. But yeah, honestly, the ones I had in mind are this, this, and the one where they're holding hands, the boyfriend's picture. At least for the main guy in the front. They're unfortunately like not super high quality images. They might have been taken from newspapers themselves. You know, for the kind of quality and contrast you get. Since we are gonna go for that style, that high contrast style anyway, I think we're gonna be fine. So thankfully, like the perfect style to use these images for. Okay, let me just look for Tritonia. Yeah, get these 2 images. Actually, let's get the 3. We gotta make them look cooler, obviously. This is essentially just a tube with legs. We want it to be a little more cooler, a little cooler looking. We don't want it to look like a tube. Although it would be funny, but I don't think it would match the aesthetic that much. Okay, let's download. Honestly, not too bad quality. Just like zooming into them. I expected them to be smaller. As for the scans, you know? So I won't complain too much. This is again from Wikimedia. We're gonna look for it here. And here it is. I think this one mostly for the helmets, I think. Lusitania, the ship, I could be. It's 1935. It's around the same time. Could have been the same ship. Big Daddy vibes, absolutely. Like, you know, I know that Big Daddy is design-wise took a lot from this like armor-looking diving suit. Bean, what you doing up there? What you doing up there? He is feisty today. Okay, and obviously we gotta aim for something like this, a little bit more tank-like. Maybe we actually mix it with tank parts? Wouldn't be such a bad idea, I think. Hi, Bean. Oh, he comes over now. Oh, jump on. Yeah, my boy. What's up? Say hi to Chad, Bean. You've been antisocial so far this stream. You've just been running around. You gotta say hi to your fans, right there. Look at the camera. Give them those eyes. Yeah, those eyes. That's what we want. Isn't that right, Bean? Little kiss. Yeah. Everyone say hi to Bean. You're forced to do that. Don't say hi to Bean. The stream isn't for you. Okay, you go, Bean. There we go. Look, Bean. Look. Look at chat. Everyone's saying hi to you. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Everyone's saying hi, Bean. Hi, Bean. He loves the attention. You wanna hop on? Yeah? Come on, dude. Hop on. Hop on, you get a treat. You get a treat if you hop on. Come on. Come on. Here. Very good. Where's your treats? Here. Bridge for the man. Yeah. Ooh, you slobbered all over my t-shirt, man. Nasty. I'm so excited for that treat. Anyway, let's go into Photoshop. Let me get paste this here for reference. Again, we're not going to go for exactly that design, but we want to keep it in mind for vibes, you know, especially the runes, the demonic runes, the skulls, the hanging chains, like that sort of thing we want to emulate. Let's see. We're going to go here under the effect. We're going to do all of this under the effect. So probably if we remove the effect, it's going to look really weird, but it doesn't matter because we're aiming to do this with that effect. So, and we can adjust the effect on the fly if needed. So let me open my downloads. Get all my, no. There we go. Get all my pictures in there. Let's hide the bean. Okay. Let's first do a selection like out of the effect, just so we see what we're doing. I'm not gonna bother too much with anything above the head, because again, we don't want to make it look like a tube. Oh, you want to go, Bean? Okay. Careful. Don't jump. Sometimes it'll jump like really far. Okay, where was I? Selection. Don't give me fucking ads inside Photoshop. Get out of here. They keep trying to make me use their shitty AI thing. I'll go with that, Adobe. So annoying. Okay, we're just gonna do a rough selection, because we'll see how much of this we actually end up using. For now, it'll be just a good base. So let's just do this. Get this, oh wait, oh. This area here removed. I guess there is one of the actually new decent things that Photoshop has added is a selection brush. I should probably try using that more. Anyway, that'll be just a quick start here. So, to make this into a more dynamic pose, here's, oh, hi Bean. Bean brought me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Yes, the hair tie. Good job, Bean. If you don't know, I've been teaching Bean to play fetch with this hair tie. So I'll just like throw it and he'll go pick it up. And when he wants to start playing, he'll just bring it to me. Here, jump Bean. Show chats. How do you like this hair tie? Come on. Yes. Go for it. And there. Are you gonna go for it? You wanna keep playing? I don't know. Well, you choose. You can make your own decisions. You're your own man, Bean. Alright. So, how to make this more dynamic looking. First of all, we're going to brighten everything a little bit so we can work with it better. And I'm gonna sketch out what we want to do with this. I'm thinking maybe we use the head from this lad. Since it's spherical, we can probably get away with like using it as is. There's no like editing to do since it's a sphere anyway. So if it's facing down, it's facing down. Like it's the same. It's gonna be the same angle. Actually, let me first do a quick select here because it should just get the background out really quick. Not entirely, I guess, but to a decent extent. Oh wait, is this already? I guess that it's already pretty much transparent because we do a blend if, so it doesn't matter too much. Anyway, we're gonna do this and then just choose the head. That's the part that's interesting to us. And that can be our base here. I think that's too big though. Should make the head smaller to make everything feel bulkier in comparison. It's gotta look like really, really bulky. Okay, so take this. What do you have to be? Nah, nothing. Just looked suspicious. I'm just like figuring out, like sketching out the shapes I want. Has like a big backpack. Like a bulky rebreather or something. And that made to just make everything look less static or less rigid. That's the word. I think I'd want the arms to sort of bend around one of these joints. Bean, don't do that. And I have to remove that plank from there. If you're gonna be using it as a toy. There you go, there you go, there you go. You're too active. I'm gonna make you run around until you until you calm down. I'm doing this and he's just like running around in circles. Going absolutely bananas. Oh, what was that noise? He coughed at me. He scoffed. There we go. Yeah, kind of distracted. Let's keep going. So we can take this. Maybe like increase the bulk there. And then like bend it around here. So it's like approximately the same. We can just reuse the same arm, but we bend the layer around here. Maybe we do the same on the other side, and or actually, it's an idea. We bend the arms inwards, and we have it holding like some kind of big gun or something. I don't know, which we need to find. We need to find like a really big like a machine gun from World War One or something. Like an early machine gun, and we use that as this guy's main weapon. Yeah, I'm kind of in my head. I imagine like a minigun, but that doesn't make. I don't think that makes sense to World War One. That's a much later weapon. But yeah, let's just imagine like big weapon in here, and yeah, I think that's a better pose. We can move the legs a little bit, so like this one's forward and this one's back. It feels like a big step forward. And I think we got a guy, a main guy from this image. So that's not too bad. That's a good start, I think. What is bro up to? Honey. Okay. Being just slipped. Silly boy. He didn't hurt himself, don't worry. Okay, so we can have this and then like some smaller guys behind with like, you know, more classic diving suits, the big weights. And they're also carrying guns, kind of pointing them around like, you know, they're just coming out of the water. Actually, maybe they're literally like coming out of the water right now. So this is... We said this in the beach. And they're just straight up stepping out of the water with guns. I think that could be a cool... Here could be just another guy. Yeah, that could be a cool setup, I think. Let's go with that. That'll be our guiding principle here, whatever we call it. So, first thing, I guess, we are modifying our armor, our diving suits here into, you know, just a better pose in general. So we're gonna fix up the selection since we aren't gonna end up using these arms. What's up, Screamer? You wanna go? Okay, I'm gonna open the door for Bean. Maybe he's just angsty because he's hungry or something. Go. Let's see. He's back in 5 minutes. Anyways, chat. What have you guys been up to this week? You got anything new creatively going on? Sleeping a lot. That is always a good plan. Hey, if you don't sleep, you can't draw, so you gotta rest. Okay, so we're gonna cut the arm like right around here. And I think we're probably gonna be using this right arm of this to as like the same on both sides. Or do we need to? I don't know. For now, just gonna copy the whole layer, and I'm gonna use it as a guide. Put that on top. There we go. And yeah, something like that. Sleeping in the middle of the day? Well, in Spain we call that a siesta, and it's very important. So I say go for it. Friend gifted you one of their old tablets. Nice. Doing some testing with a new one. It's been lovely. Hell yeah. Had the day this one of mine gives out, I'll be so sad because you know you can see how worn it is in the center, and on the side, you can actually see the scroll bar for Photoshop, and the layers panel pretty much. And yeah, but you can see that the center. Hold on, I'm trying to line it up here. You can see how worn the center is just from many years of use. I would say this one is from like 2017, 2016. Like it's running on 10 years old, and it is holding up. No wait, I had a smaller one before. Yeah, let's just say 2017, 2018. I definitely hadn't had a small one previous to this one, but I don't really remember when I bought this. In any case, it's in technology terms, it's ancient and it still works like day one, it's one of the reasons I don't care about getting a tablet with a screen, because first of all, I got a good screen, and the whole point about like a good screen for art is that it's HDR, color corrected, has a really big range of colors, really high definition. If I just did my edits on a tablet with a screen, this would be worthless. This is the screen I'm looking at. I'd rather have the big screen and the small tablet. Okay, what if we copy this for the other side? That's the general idea. I think we might need to put like maybe some fabric, some heavy fabric between these two joints to make it feel, because I don't think it's joints in real life, but we're turning it into a joint, like this part here, just to make it a bit more, you know, balanced and less rigid looking. 2016 to 2025, nice. Yeah, I don't think bamboo tablets exist anymore. Like, I don't think that model's been in production for many years. I might be wrong. Mine is one of the old Intuos, but I used to have a bamboo before that for a few years. But yeah, it was a smaller size, and at some points, you know, I got frustrated with that, so I got the medium, and I don't think I would move up from medium size. Like, I think what I got is pretty much perfect. It has served me for many a year. Okay, we're making this a little darker. We'll probably end up adding more contrast to it later, but at least so we can figure out what we're doing. Okay, so we're also gonna remove the old arm. Get out of here. Okay, this other arm, we're gonna have to just cover it up with textures. So we're We're gonna flip this leg into the other one. And I think that'll do. The important thing about this edit is we gotta never remove the filter, because it'll just look weird. But the filter looks good. But yeah, like honestly, these screenless tablets, they are just fairly simple technology, so they are very resilient. While like tablets with a screen, they'll give out much earlier. So this to me, if you want something that'll last you longer, is the better purchase. So let's do that big old backpack. First of all, gonna remove this. And I'm thinking we use like some old piece of tech as a base. But I'm wondering what we could use. Something definitely like metallic and clunky. Let's see from our other pictures, because we got the back, the actual back of this suit, for example. So like maybe these tanks, for example, could be of good use to us. Let's hit select subjects. Let's hope it gets the tanks. Yes, good. So maybe this could be like on one of the shoulders. Maybe like this. It's kind of poking out, which, you know, it's not the best strategic thing to have your oxygen kind of poking out a little bit, but it does look cool. But yeah, if this was an enemy in a video game, that would be the weak spots that you need to shoot to instantly blow them up or something. So I should go get the cats. Be right back. He was waiting at the door. My boy. Will he be more relaxed now? Hey Dorian, how are you doing? Bean, are you more relaxed? Are you chill? Are you calm? I hope so. Oh, well, he just lied down on his bed. So it looks like his zoomies have finished. It's the end of the zoomies. Time to sleep. Chicken and rice with cream sauce and aged cheddar and steamed broccoli for dinner. That sounds delicious. You want to see what I had for dinner? Hold on just a sec. I had stuffed onions Here's a picture of it. I took real quick, not on good lighting, but it is onions stuffed with, wait, no, the chopped onion that's inside, plus meat and tomato sauce. And so you basically like make the whole filling, the meat and stuff. You do the sauce on the side, which you blend, and then you put all the meat inside the onions. You put all those in the sauce, and you cover that up and steam it for half an hour, so that the onions themselves will be like soft enough to just eat through. Delicious, good stuff. I recommend it. Very typical from Asturias. We have that a lot. Is there a beef or pork? You can use either. I've actually used a mix of beef and pork. And it's actually my ceiling meat. There's 17 of those right now. I ate 2 and I'm stuffed. Worth it though. Very much worth it. Okay, where were we? Yes, the oxygen tanks. Kind of figuring out where to put them. The problem with this is that, you know, if we put them up here, we gotta figure out like the tube, like the line that goes from them. I don't think that makes too much sense. They gotta be facing like one of the surfaces. Otherwise, it doesn't really work. We can have him poke out on the side here, but we need like, we still need a main thing for the shoulders. So let's keep looking. We could use this. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see if that's something. By the way, I don't know if Mike is here. Let me know if you're here, Mike. You can just say it on Discord if you want, if you don't have a Twitch. Who's this man creating? Well, it is a coastal raider for the upcoming game Trench Crusade. Is the kind of guy we're trying to make. And yeah, we're gonna make one of them into like lighter soldiers just like coming out of the water. Kind of like a blurry World War I era photo that would be published in a newspaper. Okay, let me put that under the helmets. Like so. There we go. That's more like it. Conceptual fan art. I guess in a way. But it is official, like this is a commission. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I dig that. For our big backpack. A winnie walk. Have a good winnie walk. Enjoy the snow. There's still snow. Okay, we can reshape these a little bit. I want it to be flatter on the top. And then we can just do the same thing on the other side. Although I guess the perspective is a little different, so maybe we use this. And it's gonna be a little bit different anyway, because I want the joint here at the shoulder to be more visible. So it's like a little bit asymmetrical. And then we have like the oxygen bottles kind of interacting with it. I don't know how much it should cover. Okay, now we need another chunk to cover like some of the face, like we did in the sketch here. So it feels like, you know, it's being covered up to here. And this like helmet part is like a little bit more mobile maybe. But yeah, I could go up to here. And I don't know if I'll remove this bar that goes through. I kind of dig it. So I might just keep that. But yeah, let's see. I'm thinking we can use a part of the suit itself. Maybe even this suit, since it has a bit more knightly vibes. Maybe this chunk here, like upside down. It'll have a similar lighting to the helmet too, which will help blending. Let's give that a try. Let's, oh, there we go. Maybe upside down. No. It should be the other way around. So. I love how armor-like it looks. Okay, we're making it a bit brighter, matching the rest of the suit. I'm gonna go and just add a big contrast pass to everything later, but for now I just want the pieces to fit together, so that's the initial goal. Maybe push that down a little further. That's a pretty cool helmet, honestly. Let's see what's behind it. There we go, just a little leftover layer. Okay, so far so good, I think. I'm gonna separate the... Oh. Who's here? A tiny little image. How long has it been here? Since the beginning? I didn't notice, it was so small. Anyway, they're still boyfriends. Nothing new here. Honestly, we could have used some of these for textures, but whoa. Could use some of these for textures, but I think the ones we got are clearer in general, so. Also thinking, before we move on from the helmets, what if I cut down the sides, make it less into a sphere, and more like integrated into the into the whole composition. So I go under it with a soft brush. It kind of feels like the head is a little bit stuffed into the shoulders. But maybe that's what we want. I don't know yet. I think the spherical look we had before makes it feel more more mobile. So I'm kind of leaning a little bit towards that. In the stream to help you get through preparing new fly splits for your frog. What's a fly split? Also hope the frog is doing good. Be genuine drama king. Hell yeah. Keep it up, froggy. I think I'm good with the helmet for now. Legs is next. And the way we had set it up, I'm gonna put the... Honestly, we're not far off from the sketch I made initially. It's pretty good. We need the weapon, and we need to fix up the legs, which I didn't add into the sketch. We did mention it. So I'm gonna do something real simple here. I'm just gonna take this and separate it into its own layer. Yes. So we remove the legs from the main layer. Goodbye. We add them back.
A flea split is when you take a subcube modified to put in a bunch of flea food, some
Flea food.
sticks, and at least 50 to 100 flies. Let them cook through multiple generations of flies so you have plenty of food on hand.
Oh, interesting.
Cause you're usually splitting apart other caps of flies to make them. Each coop has two different gene pools in them for some genetic diversity.
Interesting. That's a lot of work that you gotta do to feed a frog. Oh, that's weird. Ah, it's just a visual bug. Nothing to worry about. So I'm gonna do a second separation. Only of this one leg, I think. Now we can move them individually. We can have it do a little dance. As much as this boy can dance. So I'm thinking is putting that here. And this like further up in front. To make it feel like more of a real step.
It is, but the blue bastard is too small for other feeders, so I had to learn how to do simple fruit-fly breeding to make sure I always has something to eat.
Nice.
I crushed through his plants like an overeager dog trying to get to the flies faster. It's adorable.
I'm glad little Froggy has you to take care of him. Okay, now a weapon. So we're gonna have to look through. So first of all, I'm just gonna simplify a lot of these layers because they're starting to be like, you know, I'm starting to repeat the same layers over and over. So some of these are just going to be real simplified. Okay, good. I'll gladly send flies to their doom for his hell. Okay, a little darker for the body, I think. Or we could just in general add a soft light layer. To darken up the bits that we need. While keeping like the center of the body a little lighter. Go. Better on the legs. Now let's go in and try to find some decent weapons. Anybody in chat has good knowledge of World War I era weapons? Just in case. Gotta ask. Otherwise, we will be fine, because I have Pick Roll. So, let's look for what's a good word, like Gatling gun maybe, or I feel like Gatling guns are older though. Okay, let's just do 1914 to 18. World War I era. Just like, I think maybe the more general machine gun. And again, 14 to 18. Oh, not 18, you dummy. There's an encyclopedia for that kind of thing. Hey, but look, this is the kind of thing I was thinking about, honestly. Look at this one. It pretty much has the perfect angle, I think. Apparently it's an Italian machine gun. And here's another shot of it. That's a little lighter, so I'm actually gonna go for this one. Wikimedia. Of course, it had to be Wikimedia. Okay, just gonna search for this, which looks like German. There it is. Yep. Perfect. I think this one on the left will be great. Back to Photoshop. I'm gonna find a place to put it in. And oh, hold on. Let me quickly reply to Mike. Okay. Oh, thank you for the save reminder. It has been saved. Okay, where are the machine guns? Right here. I think that is the one for us. Gonna go lighter. So we got some of the detail there. Can hit select subject, which should get us the gun and the mount and everything, but we're just gonna get everything above here. And I'm gonna put it here. How about that? Now, that's the first arm, so I think we're gonna just kind of fuse it into the arm, maybe? Make it feel like the pincer thing on the arm is just connected or has some kind of built-in connection for a machine gun. Feels like that would be something they'd think about. And honestly, we don't need to do much. Just like make some of the machine gun texture like show up through the hand. At this level of detail, I think we're good. Okay, just real quick, taking a look at the levels in general. I think we've gone a bit too light, which makes sense because we're just like building it up. But now I think is the time to darken things under the machine gun here, except for the helmet, which seems to be pretty much fine. So let's take everything.
It's like the big daddies of Bioshock and the Brotherhood of Steel from Fallout and Surf and Turf, baby.
Exactly. Surf and turf, baby. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong type of brush. There we go. So we gotta darken some of the arms more, because they feel too bright compared to the rest. Okay. Let me get this layer. Gutterman from Ultra Kill. Still have not played Ultra Kill, so I cannot confirm nor deny that. Okay, that's a little better in terms of balance. You can choose your Twitch name color. All right, I think we got our guy. We still gotta do like skulls and decorations, that sort of stuff, like the more gnarly elements. I kind of want to add those at the end with when we have like the rest of the guys, because that way we can like do those all at once. So I think first of all, I'm gonna find a background image. Let's call this one the boy. Oh, Hammy, thank you so much for the gifted subs. I really appreciate it. You guys enjoy your subs. Welcome to the trenches. You've been enlisted.
A gift sub reconin.
Wow. Let's make him lean a little bit. Because I imagine this thing would kind of be lumbering, just bonk, bonk, bonk. That exact noise, by the way. Now let's find a background. Oh, I got a background already. It's been. Oh, let's find another background. Let me just search for either beach or shore. I want a picture of like waves breaking into the shore. So it feels like they're coming straight at us from the sea. Like this sort of thing, but not pretty. I don't want it to look like it was a carefully carefully posed image. It has to look more natural than that. So let me look for waves, maybe. So we got, no, we're just gonna get close-ups of waves. Makes sense. Okay, what about a close-up of this? Kind of like really dark seas, and they're coming into... we gotta make the size more or less correct so the waves don't feel like oversized. And make the guy look tiny, or vice versa. Honestly, I'd ideally like it if we could have like the leg on the back hidden inside that, like still inside the water. Like it's just breaking through the shore. Custom Discord role. You've been saving up, have you? Cargo. Okay, you got it. You got the hex code. And make a little roll for you. Big yellow, nice. Okay, where is this? There. This. There we go. Okay. It should be on. Let me know if it works, Siphon. Yeah, I changed both. Bean, you're falling out of frame. We can't have that. There you go. That's better. Worked. Nice. Congrats. You have like an insane amount of rolls. I love that. Soon you'll have more rolls than me. Maybe you already have more rolls than me. You are the roll hoarder. That is true. Okay, we could have more of a close up instead of being seen as from above like this picture. Could have something like this. Or we get more of a closer shot of the waves. Although I don't really love this picture. But it could be something like that. I feel like that might work best. Let's do waves and shore, maybe. You have 6 more than me. Wow. You won. I mean, I could win at any moment. I would just give myself more rolls. That wouldn't be fair competition. Get ownership of the server. No, you gotta fight me to the death for that. That's how Discord servers are transferred. How about that? Welcome back, Maxwell. Hope you unfreeze soon. I'm gonna thaw you out of your big block of ice with my large mallets. Okay, I feel like this perspective works pretty well. I would like them to be like a bit deeper into the water, but it's kind of hard to find pictures like that. Unless we do more of a rocky shore. If I look for waves and rocks. Nothing great. There are many like pretty pictures, but we don't want a pretty picture with the sunset. We want a natural looking pic. But obviously stock science will be biased. I'm coming with you to a journey to do dishes and make ramen noodles. Hell yeah, count me in. 16 layers now. You have less layers in this document. What does it mean?
Splis placid sadondis sogas.
Okay, not that many great pictures, honestly. This rocky shore is pretty good. Starknet. Like this. Let me close this. Actually, this rocky one feels pretty. It feels a lot more dynamic in comparison, so I like it. I dig it. Just need to find a good place, good spots to wet this guy's toes. Okay. Just one small bit here. Making this arm darker since it's like further back. That's good. Now, let's make at least one other guy. I feel like, considering the frame we got, and this is going to be in a newspaper, so we could expand this to the sides if we need to, if we feel everything's too cramped or something. But just like going on from this frame. Oh, here's a sketch. I guess I moved things around a bit. Yeah, what I had in mind is like a second guy popping up from the back and maybe just like a head popping up from another side. So it's like, you know, they're like actively climbing out of the water. The dogs are moist. Gotta stop clipping me out of context all the time. God damn it. Okay, so let's find another guy in a diving suit. Let's jump into Pickerel. I'm gonna go a little bit back into the search for diving suit. And I like this guy. He's kind of crouching down a little bit. He has his hands like that. We could put a rifle in his hands. Although, like, how would you pull the trigger? I don't know. Maybe they have special rifles that they can pull from underwater. It's a magic world. They're a specific unit of coastal raiders. So, yeah, I get works well enough. Sure, let's give this guy a Garand or something. Okay, so we got this guy and a helmet that fits that angle, which could be this one. I think that would fit pretty well, just in terms of the angle. Okay. Let me just get the small version here. Ugh, I hate pickroll sometimes. Which shank does not apply. Whatever, this one. Let me download it. I'm downloading the shitty version because the website it's on is like the US defense website, and it actually kind of sucks. This one's from Flickr though, so it should be fairly easy to find. Whoa, Flickr change? No, okay, it's all good. Just main landing sites. Alrighty, we got our 2 images. They should be big enough. Cannon Beach in Oregon. Fortunately, finding like specific beaches and finding like public domain images of them is really hard. But thanks for the suggestion. Is it related to the Radio Soldier guys? No, this is not for a personal project. This is for a game called Trench Crusade. So it's a World War I inspired kind of grim, dark universe with legions of demons. So there's a faction called the Heretics, or the Heretic Coastal Raiders specifically. They look like this in the game, like this is the concept art we got for them. Ooh, what if we used these things? What are these called? The crosses for to stop landing operations. I think that would be cool. Okay, let me get our images in there. Chech hedgehogs? That's a really fun thing to pronounce. Chech hedgehogs. But yeah, that should be pretty easy to find. Chech hedgehog on Pickroll. Oh yeah, plenty. We go here. Could definitely use any of these. That's from Wikimedia, so it should be pretty quick to find. Oh, there's plenty of them. Let me do just any with no restrictions, honestly. There's the one we were looking for. Nice. Now let's go back to Photoshop. We'll use it later. I think they're supposed to be like barbed wire for vehicles. I mean, you could use them on land, but they were used in beaches for specifically to stop like ships landing or like tanks landing, like amphibious tanks. So like it makes a lot of sense with this, and obviously it is in the concept art for a reason. So let's hit select subject here. Let's see if it does a really good job. Damn, Photoshop, sometimes you surprise me. I did not think it would select the guy out that cleanly. I mean, the kind of mangled some bits, but you can't have everything in this world, so. Especially under the effect that we're in, it works.
Oh.
Oh, hey Welsh. It's okay, it's okay. His thumb is fine. Don't worry about him. He'll recover soon. Okay, so we're gonna hit another select subject. First, we're gonna brighten the image like this. We hit select subjects. It finds it. Good. And we do that.
Book.
Boop. Okay. Big helmets. I'm gonna need to make that a bit smaller. Does that fit more or less? Yeah, fits well enough, I think. Now we got a full guy. Full guy in a full suit. And the idea, and this is why I wanted that specific pose, is that he would be like somewhere behind here, half submerged. So like maybe some of the torso is under the water. So gotta figure out how this works exactly. There we go. It's kind of like with his hands a little bit above the water. Harpoon gun, but the harpoon is a pitchfork. That's genius. Hey, Wen? You bungled school stuff? Oh no. Phone calls need to be made? Damn. I hope you get that sorted soon. Okay. I want it to feel like he's like scrambling to get out of the water. I don't know if the angle will be perfect for that, but let's first add a gun. And it'll be like a more regular rifle, I think. The bean. What is that pose, Bean? Tummy out, not a single worry in the world. Always lovely, Bean. Look, you can now see the white spot in his tummy, which I found really interesting. I don't know why he has a perfectly white spot in that, like, right here. It's interesting. It's like, you know, the Siamese cat sent this gene that makes their hair white only in the warmer part of their bodies. So I'm wondering if this just like has something to do with the umbilical, like, is this where the sorry, Bean, is this where the navel is? I don't know. I don't know. It's, yeah, it's like one spot that's perfectly white. I don't know if that's the thing that all Siamese cats have, because I've never seen it. But look at the tummy. Beautiful cat. He's so sleepy, he does not even respond. That's where his power comes from, makes sense. Different top and bottom is to make them seem smaller to prey like a shark. Okay, let's look for guns. Into the browser we go. And we look for... Let's just look for rifle. And then do 1914, 1918. Specifically First World War rifles. Here we got some fun ones. And obviously we're looking for a specific angle. It's kind of pointing forwards or forwards and down. Love this image. Pointing at the camera. Yo! Don't mess with these nuns. I love that. Who put an image with the Getty Images watermark here? Who did that? Here's the original. Oh, it also has Getty Images. Wild. Getty Images sucks because they take a lot of actually public domain images and then they sell them. So they're like trying to, I don't know if that's like Getty themselves or just like people uploading to Getty as like some sort of grifts. Or they just resell public domain images. Oh, firewood. Petal nuns. Okay, I'm getting distracted. We gotta look for the specific angle here. This one looks like nearly good, but it might be the rifle itself might be too small. Yeah, it's tiny. Damn. I'm thinking something with a bayonets? How do you say that in English? I think something like that would be cool. Oh, here's one that more or less matches the angle. Mayhaps. Kinda. It's points forwards a little more, but we'll keep looking. Otherwise, we'll use that. Okay, let's just filter by images because it's giving me documents too. Bayonets. Thank you. Cyberpunk Megacorp Getty Images, absolutely. What? Hold on. What's going on here? You ate like an entire bird. Went to the mustache barber and said, fuck my shit up, yeah.
I have done many dishes and I'm boiling water for my noodles. Thank
Nice.
you for joining me on my journey for snacks.
Always a pleasure. Strangely colorized image. You're looking for a very specific angle. Actually, this one might work. Thank you, little dapper boy from Alberta. Okay, let's see if provincial archives from Alberta are easy to search. An identified man with rifle. Well. Oh, shit. Just get me this.
Old school mustache photo usare the best. It's either the most ordinary thing ever or something so wild that it feels like a modern shitpost.
It does. No results. I hate when archives have like a strange way to search in them instead of just a regular search bar. I guess I'll just take the shittier version that Pickrel gives me and see if that could work, because it's a small thing in the image, so it should be fine. Let's see though. Only one way to find out if this rifle will work. And it's kind of sideways, but it's like, you know, it's getting it ready. It's not the greatest of selections, honestly. But thankfully, rifles are pretty angular, so it's an easy thing to select manually. And then everything outside of this should go. And obviously the hand will remove as well, but that's easier. Let's see. Just judging by the size of the hand, it's like a pretty regular rifle, to be honest. Do not know about this angle. Yeah, it feels more improvised, like we're using a hunting rifle. But it kind of works for this, like, more guerrilla-looking faction. But yeah, not an ideal angle. Well, it was a good thing to try. That guy's definitely in the Alberta Mafia, which is a thing. Really? How does one join the Alberta Mafia? Asking for a friend. And what if we used another one of those, like, machine guns from before? Like, we just make it a little smaller. Could be. Could work. Potentially. I mean, they're pretty much just a tube, but... if it can shoot... that one seems more like a mortar. It's more tube-like. This one does have the rifle. Oh, shit. Did the wrong thing. Try selection brush. Will it work like a regular brush? Does it not let me really change the size with my regular shortcuts? That is stupid. I don't think I'll use this tool a lot if it doesn't let me use my normal shortcuts. Mm. No, no way to make that angle make sense either. It also just looks like a block at this range. Well, was worth a try. Let's keep looking for guns. Problem is that they're mostly taken from the side. What is that? A flamethrower? Oh, that kind of looks flamethrower-ish. I don't know what it is. Harpoon is pretty cool. That's a pretty good idea. Let's see. Let me just open another. Let's look for old harpoons. Maybe they have cool designs. So let's do anything from 1850 to 1950. Pretty cool looking. I dig that. I mean, we could give the big guy a harpoon. And use this one for the small guy. Since it could work pretty well as a smaller kind of machine gun. It's not the perfect angle, but it could be. Let's look for harpoons, though. Let's see. This one will be pretty good for the main guy, honestly. Fire poker. Slowly sticking out his paws. Yeah, he's playing out. Okay, let's see that harpoon on the big boy. Let's put it here. And I feel like if you got this huge, like, armored tank-like guy in your unit, having it have like a anti-ship harpoon that could straight up just like, you know, destroy or pull other ships. For coastal raiders makes sense. Or at least it's cool looking. Whether or not it makes sense. Oh, that's the... Okay, that's that tool. Okay, so I guess it's useful for refining selections. I'll give Photoshop that. Okay, trying to go for lower contrasts just so it matches the rest. Even though I'll probably add more contrast at the end. And then I'll flip it vertically, I think. And we kind of blend it with the hand. Yeah, just like a standard hand attachment. I think that could be pretty cool. Even though the lighting doesn't make a lot of sense in this direction. We'll fix it. Which is fine. As a weapon. That kind of rocks. I like that. We need another one of these big guys to have a little anchor weapon, but... If we do any more of these coastal guys... That is a good suggestion. I need like a normal layer. Oh, okay, no, that's not part of the gun. This part of it. There we go. Okay, big harpoon. I dig that. Might center it a little more. So it's like here. Maybe. There we go. Okay, now let's try giving this guy the proper grip on this weapon. I mean, you could just be like holding it up, like just pulling it out of the water. I think that would work better for the angle. Okay, so take that, and I want to take in general the whole thing, like the guy with everything. I might group it up as a smart object, and do a little bit of warping. How big should it be? I feel like maybe bigger. I just don't know how big this guy would be, but I guess we got reference, and he has skulls on him, so definitely quite a bit taller than a regular person. So just like taking that angle into account, I think I'd put our guy somewhere around here, maybe, or around here. Oh, enjoy your noodles. Feet? I don't understand that. I actually don't. I don't have a mental concept of what a food is. Trying to find a good spot for him. Should definitely need like a lot of dripping water though, all around. Hi, Bean. I wonder if we can just paint that water, or if that'll look awful. Oh. Bean posture change. So you're American? You should be. No. Rain vacation in Nicaragua. Just a minute. Tony's trying to figure out what animal she saw. Southern spotted skunk. It's a fun word to say. Ooh, fancy noodles. Ooh la la. Okay. Kind of looks to me like a little bit like he's crawling out, but I dig that. I'm not opposed to that. Now I feel like we just need a third like head coming out of the water, and let's call this one Crawly. And maybe a little larger. Everyone say hi to Crawly. The gym suit? Who's Jim? I guess we got the gym suits. Ooh, I love that. Yeah, I think I've seen this one before. It's this gym suit. Unfortunately, it's too modern, and also we're not doing another like heavy armored guy. We want to make like, you know, the one we've made, heavy guy, and then the other ones are like lighter diving suits. So the idea is to find some like old school diving suits with like kind of a different helmet. Maybe this one. This one's fun. I like this guy's vibe with his huge ass helmet and tiny shorts. What about this one? Is this a diving suit? This one's creepy. I don't know if it's a diving suit, but I assume so because the tubes are going up, even though it's classified as a gas mask. Let's see. Museum of History of the Russian Federation. Okay. Can't find it on Pixabay. Great. Let's reverse search it. Let's see if I can find the context for it. Come on. Open in a new... Yeah, there we go. Search for this. Deny. Come on. Do your thing. Okay. Sort by oldest. It is mentioned as a diving suit, yeah. On the first images. But let's see if we can find biggest, maybe? Will give us Pixabay. Maybe it's like off the side, like somebody removed it from Pixabay. No, it's here. We found it. Yeah, it's big. Oh, sign up to download. Hold on. I'll just go to Photoshop. I need to log into this. Stupid site. Come on. Hey Jesus, how are you doing? And Venus here too. What's it, Tag Da Vinci? I have no clue. No clue. There's no more context on the website. Okay, I think we got it downloaded. Let's drop it in. Did it download? No, it didn't. Come on, image. Do your thing. There we go. It's downloading now. Scary. Little man let Val belly rub and hassle him. I always do that. The old gentleman of the Rahe? What's that? Oh, what? What? Awesome. The oldest surviving diving suit in the world. Cow skin with seams, stitched with pitch thread. They did a replica of it? Yes! Let's fucking go!
Deep sea banana boat.
You got pneumonia? I'm sorry, Jesus. An acid reflux? Ah, are you feeling better? Adventure Time character. Yes, Banana Guard. my god. The pose though. Look at that little poking his ass out. Incredible. Thank you. Thank you for this discovery. But yeah, pain's still lingering. I hope it gets better soon. Okay, I just want kind of the head of one coming out.
I like the bats and I cannot lie. The other piece cannot deny. When that diver comes down, covered in hide of a cow, you know the manatee around here gets sprung.
Beautiful, beautiful. I hope so, Jesus. You keep us posted. A word in Spanish. Well, let's learn diving. Diving is buceo. The verb is bucear. With a C, that is. Just realized that the background layer didn't go all the way up. So I'm just gonna soften up that edge. Okay, back to creepy guy. And thanks for the save reminder, by the way. I haven't saved in a bit. The cuteness of bean always has healing powers. Of course it does. You can get a better look. Don't worry, Bean. Don't worry, Bean. I'm not taking it. There he is. Oh, the sleeper. Head guy spooky. Yeah, good. Yeah, you'll recover in time, Jesus. You'll be fine. Just get some antacids with you, so you can enjoy all the good ramen. That reflux. We keep it only as the head coming out like that? I kind of dig it like that. It looks like a horrible tentacle man. What's not beautiful about horrible tentacle man? A little bit further behind. So. Gonna read something. Sounds like a good idea to fall asleep. All right, I think we got something. obviously, if we remove this, it looks very weird. But it doesn't matter because it is meant to go with all these filters. What I am gonna do is gonna add a little bit of darkness to the sky. Huh? Why does it not do... It doesn't do the halftone. Maybe I need a white background. Hold on. That's more like it. Okay. It's just like the transparency being weird, I guess. Oh, the picture has an edge here because I'm trying to make it work within an edge so that, you know, it works for the newspaper later. Because I did explain this at the start. It's going to go in a fake newspaper that takes place in this world of Trench Crusade. So that's the idea. Okay. Oh. There. Villages. That's supposed to mean. Okay, and one of the things about this effect is that it looks like really crunchy when you're like doing you're editing and the effect is live. It's like not perfect. It'll kind of crunch up in weird ways. But once you're done, if you just paste it on a new layer, like this, it looks much smoother. Like, just look at the detail there. Oh, when you zoom in, it doesn't change, but at least from like from the outside like this, it looks much better. So what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of blur, which makes the texture a little bit smooth. And then small bit of sharpening. We can add grain, which will not do that much, but it helps like blur some of the harsher textures. So that's pretty good. So yeah, that would be a bit, just a slightly smoother version of the effects. I would like to add some paper texture to the black areas. And we're going to do this as a hard light texture. As you can see, it starts adding a little bit of roughness to the black areas because it wouldn't be like perfectly black. So this is in hard lights, and if we just move it ever so slightly to the left, it just softens up all the dark tones into more sepia. Thank you, Zoo. I'm glad you like it. I still need to add details, but I'm kind of just figuring out the full look of it. We need to add like skulls and some gnarly stuff. Thanks, Bang. And I think maybe just a general levels layer to control how dark it is, because we could go like higher contrast too, if we want to. Okay. Oh, we forgot to add these. Let's do that right now. So select subjects. It's going to get all of them. Let's remove this one. And this one. Can do one or two. They can be in the foreground, actually. Can be nice little foreground elements. So take that, put it here maybe. Make it bright. Find the best spot for it. Oop, flip horizontal, not vertical. Okay. It could work here. You can have a scary guy. Why is scary guy so dark? There we go. There we go, just partially covered. Okay. More things, more things. Fixing up the arms a little further. Because I feel like they should be darker to match the rest. With some little highlights too. Okay, same for the legs. Need a little contrast with the background. So I'm just gonna make the foot here dark. Okay, Siphon, have a good night. Thanks for popping in. Okay. Let's see. Skulls and other occult symbols. I think that's what the main things we need to add. Where should we place skulls on this guy's armor? Is what I'm thinking. Because in the concept art, they are like hanging from like tubes on the waists. I already have like area on the waists here to put skulls in. So I don't know exactly how to add something gnarly to this. Maybe not skulls, but some other type of bone, like around the helmet here as like decorations. What kind of gnarly things, trophies could this person get from their opponents? Barbed wire is pretty cool. I dig that. Let me see. Let's see if we can make that work. Okay, so I'm looking for pictures. Barbed wire that are clear against like some kind of clear background. So like this could work. It's a little bit messy though. This one might work. This one maybe if we want to have like a little shroud of barbed wire. Okay, let's try this one. And just get like, this chunk between the poles. So did I miss any? Yeah. Like so. And we add those on multiply. And then just keep the wire. I think that more or less works, though we'll have to edit it a bit. It's not that easy to notice. I mean, we could have this on the foreground. It's like anti-personnel defenses or something. Let's do big chains hanging, because I like that a lot from the concept. So let's see. Chains plural, maybe? Oh, see? That's the kind of thing I'm thinking about. I'm kind of thinking of like, you know, naval, like these thick, like, rusty chains. But honestly, like, you know, in this black and white picture, I don't think the kind of chain matters that much, as long as it feels thick enough. I think this can work. This might, you know, we'll probably have to warp it a little, but get rid of that hand, obviously. Let's hit select subject. Hopefully it gets the chains, more or less. Okay, get rid of the hand. And we put that in there. And honestly, it's not too bad. But we have to do this, I think. And just get like the lower bits. Because the upper bit is like very out of focus. So just, I guess, to impress a little bit of movement on the whole chain, or in the whole like subject, we could have like the chains dangling like this. So we're putting this in the group the boy. Here it is. And we're going under the gun here. So we could add this twice with like different warps, and that should probably work. So let's just delete the warp. You know, for this side, we could have a little bit more chain that goes here. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I dig that. Okay, let's do occult symbols. So if I'm getting this correct, and I might be wrong here, I'll ask Mike either way to make sure I'm getting it right. But these are like demon symbols from the Ars Goetia. Or, oh, I hadn't noticed Bean was... Look at he. Hold on. Let me focus that. Let me focus that on the Bean. He's so sleepy. It's kind of a tough angle right there. There we go. Like a Bean. Ain't he a beaut?
That mouse is meant for the finest of treats. What an icon.
Truly, truly. Okay. Yeah. Demon symbol of some Ars Goetia. Let's see if we can specifically identify this one. That might be fun. Let's go on a little hunt. So let's go to list of sigils of demons. And this is kind of hard to see in dark mode, so we go into light mode. Okay. We gotta look for this. This right here. So let's see. It definitely looks like one of these. I don't know if it's made up or not. might just be like inspired by these types of symbols, but only one way to find out. Hey Gray, how you doing? We are making these guys. Heavily armored naval raiders for the game Trench Crusade. And this is the concept art we're going off. So it's kind of our own design, but you know, we're basing it off of this existing piece of art. And I'm currently trying to identify this symbol right here on the shoulder. I'm pretty sure it is a sigil from the Ars Goetia that represents one of the lesser keys of Solomon. That represents one of the demons from hell. So I'm trying to find it here. I'm curious. Like, it's certainly this type of symbol, but other than that, I don't know. This? No. Has like a flat thing on top with an arrow on one side, kind of like inwards pointing arrow, and a cross on the other. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Is Valentine's Day tomorrow? We don't really celebrate it here, so I didn't even... I knew it was the 14th, but I didn't even parse that it was tomorrow. So no, the answer is no. I'm not streaming tomorrow because I've already done 4 streams this week. Although it could be fun to do like a Teriel thing next week. Celebrate Valentine's kind of late. Okay, nothing. No, I don't think it's from here. Either that or I missed it, which is also pretty likely because these are all messy. So it could just be like a made-up symbol inspired by these. I could totally see that. See, I'm gonna take one of the simpler ones, like this one, Citri. And I'm gonna try applying it somewhere. You know, since it's not like a clear piece of art where we can see everything, like concept art. This is like more messy and the shadows cover a lot of it. That I don't think we even need like a full symbol. Just like adding some of the symbols as textures of sorts. So let me drop this in here. Okay, Jesus, see you later. Gay monsters. I love gay monsters. My favorite kind of monsters. Yeah, it's been a minute since we've done Teriel. I don't know what we would do with Teriel, though. What have we not explored about Teriel in arts? And for those that don't know who Teriel or what Teriel is a ship name for Googliel, the Googly Eye Angel, and Terry, the Meat Planet, aka Shipetotek. And it is a ship I accidentally brought into this world. But yeah, then we embraced it, because why not? It's fun. We love shipping these eldritch entities together. kind of thinking, like, what if we tried other like orientations of this helmet for the face? Could be fun. Like this one, which has like, feels like just 4 smaller little portholes. Actually kind of dig that. Feels a bit more tanky. I hate this visual bug. Okay. Maybe if we do this. Okay, that works. The one thing that's... Okay, Fang, you have a good night. Thanks for popping in and for chatting. And one thing that doesn't work about turning it around is this bar here completely changes. So I would have to like blur that, for example. This visual bug. Stella's back invisible. No, I simply just use a transform instead of moving in directly. And that seems to fix the visual bug. Thankfully. Or at least like avoid it while you transform something. In part, I'm trying this to make it feel a little less Bioshocky, because Bioshock kind of popularized this. Hold on. Very important. His mouth is open. Disregard the open clause in the back. I actually do that for sound. It makes the sound a lot better. That's... Incredible. Mouth agape. He's a beautiful cat, isn't he? Someone please take a screenshot of this for the Discord. Beautiful beanie boy. see. It's hard because I'm like creating shadows on top when I get it close with the camera. I can't get that close, unfortunately. Keep it there. He's a beautiful creature, isn't he? We love Bean. Also, welcome, Deathcap. Yeah, you know what? I dig the helmet a lot more now. That's cool. Now let's do... Oh yeah, let me do something with the symbol, the Ars Goetia symbol, or Giza Salmon symbol, whatever it's called. Citri. Let me do a bevel. So it feels like it's been carved into the armor. Should we get a different, like a separate demon sign from the Keys of Solomon? Let me try another one as well, just with like the same settings and stuff for the arm. Okay, here it is. Let me select it correctly. That works. We add the bevel. We add the levels. And now we can use it with the same effects. Trench Crusade in the Marianas Trench. Crossover of the century. Okay. Oh. He's twitching. Did you see that? Oh, he stopped now. But he was twitching. I never managed to capture him right at the moment he twitches. It's always so quick. I'm looking out. I'm looking out though. Seeing if he does it again. Okay, let's do this pose seal on both sides of the arms, here and here. Nice. Let's do less bevel on this one. There we go. Just so it blends in more. Okay. Trying to think of like a good places to put a human skull on here. But I'm not sure. Or it could be like a rib cage or something too. It doesn't have to be a skull specifically. It's like I can't figure out like on except for like on top of the head or on top of the shoulders, which doesn't really work. And if we had more detail, we could do smaller things like maybe a collar of teeth or I don't know, ears, that sort of thing. But we don't have enough like level of detail in this image to do that, unfortunately. Is it twitching again? I missed it. I missed the twitch. Come on, little bean. What is he dreaming about? What do you think is going on? Look at the twitches. He's dreaming. Beautiful. Oh my god, someone clip that.
Ace dreaming about Ride's kid.
Right, skid. Thank you, Bean. Those beautiful, beautiful mouth movements. I hope you're having pleasant dreams.
Roca Jevini, soft in your bed. Visions of tense in your head. When you wake up, Big Bag will feed you. You're the god of this stream, only the finest will do.
No, can't. He has covered the vantage point with his hand, so he can't do the close up anymore. You there? Okay. These are the chains. Ooh, big yawn, Bean. You woke up. Hey, Bean. Yeah, what did you dream about? Hey, little man. Tell me, what you dream about? Huh? You just did a very soft meow. Hello, little man. Oh, yeah. Kisses? Yawns? Kisses? Yes. Bean Chat wants to know if you had a good nap. Ooh, ooh, big stretch. I think he did. He's happy and content. Ooh, and yawning. Hey. He looks so sleepy right now. Don't say anything to chats. Ooh, ooh, keep going. Keep going. Hello. Hold on. Let me is that back where it should be? Pointed at Bean, always. Oh, hello. Hello. I love how he moves his tail when you do this. Swoop, swoop, swoop. So-called free thinkers when you touch them here. Nice shirt. Yeah, it's a thing. It's by my friend Q. It's like officially licensed thing merch. I don't know if you can still get it. It was from Cavity Colors. I don't know if they still have it available. I think it was a limited collection. Kiss boy. I love you. Ooh, what is that? Hey Bean, I think I caught a little bug. Or if I didn't catch it, you should. You're the bug catcher, okay? I task you with a very important mission. You wanna hop on? Hop on and we'll keep editing, Bean. Come on. He's considering it. Look how he perks up his ears. Yeah, baby. Oh. Go fly. I nearly caught it, Bean. You haven't noticed it yet. You'll go crazy when you see it. Come on. Hop over. Here. Me? Here. He's not listening to me. There you go. I'll push you. Very good. Treat. Good boy. He's sweet. He's the sweetest. Aren't you, man? Yes, you are. He's currently kind of grasping, doing this with his little arms. Because that's like when he needs. It's like a little reflex he has when he's like really happy. It's Bean's happy foot movements. Ooh, you going already? Okay.
Uonitsa parrot when you can have a cat. This
Truly.
that Val is a witch. Es got a perfect familiar in everything.
I am a witch. Don't spoil my secrets. Okay, yes, we were thinking about this one last thing of occult symbols and human remains. Thing we can't really do is like the covered in blood thing, because that's easy to do when you've got color, but if I just add like dark splotches here, it won't read as blood. There are some symbols painted in blood too. But I feel like that would make sense like after the raid, when they're full of blood from all the people they killed, instead of, you know, before the raid when it just come out of the water. You wouldn't have like symbols written in blood. So yeah, I don't think that makes sense. Bones though. I have an idea. Let's try something. I'm gonna go to the Metropolitan Museum of Arts. Let's hop over there and look for bone, maybe color or something, or oh, of course, like carved in bone. Maybe bones plural. Pigeon bones. What is this? Huh.
Oh, someone mentioned the Kika's American Museum.
The Met is great. I loved visiting it. Especially their arms and armor collection is incredible. And they also put up everything they put up as like pictures. It's in the public domain, so it's been so useful over the years. Let me see your bone collection. No bone collections here. I was thinking maybe I could find a collar or some like earrings or anything like made out of little bones, you know, animal bones, whatever. But you know, it could work well as like a decoration around the guy's neck. I mean, we could look here. Bone collar or necklace. I'm looking for the word necklace. Collar is Spanish. Let me search for bone necklace here too. Spiky. It's pretty cool. Okay. That could be something. Is this teeth? Or some kind of claws? Teeth, bone, cotton and coral. So cool. And there were knuckle bone pieces, yeah. Okay, lots of little carved teeth. Wait, what was that one in that? What is that? Huh, that is cool. Very Victorian. Okay. Let's see anything here. We got a lot of tooth necklaces. But they're clearly like animal teeth. Or a model of a human spine. We could add a spine somewhere to this guy's attire. That would be pretty funny. Just like an entire spine. I know it's a model and it has like the little like the nervous system model too, but in black and white I don't think it's going to be too noticeable. Let's just get the shitty version from here. Just download. Select 3 tags. Okay. There we go. Pick rule is so annoying when you try to download an image to them. So I never try. Very often don't. Also, they don't let you download the full quality. So I'll do it for like this sort of thing, where it's a little detail, but not even that often. Gotta go to bed? Okay, Lilith. Thanks for being here. You have a good night. Okay, where should we put the spine? We're like hanging down with the chains. or the pelvis here. Could have like two spines coming around the head or something. It's gonna. There we go. Let me try around the chains. Where are the chains? Chains, right there. I mean, kind of hard to place them unless it's like there. Yeah. What if spine necklace, for example? It would be two spines tied together, but... Okay. I mean, it's fancy. It's a fancy necklace. I wonder if I should make it symmetrical, though. So just flip this one and put it here with some, you know, different warping, but... No, I kind of prefer just asymmetrical like this. Yeah, Bean, do you agree? Where are you? Don't know where he is. Hey, Screamer. Oh, you're there. He probably wants to go piss. Let me open the door for him. We will be back for him. Let's see. Let's finish this. Okay. I don't know how noticeable it will be, but it's fine when everything's kind of put together, because I'm gonna have to blur everything a little bit before I put in the filters, I think. So what I'm gonna do is remove all of this and put everything into one layer. And I wonder, okay. Yeah, all right, it works. Actually, it makes this much better, for example. Good. So what I would need to do is blur and then sharpen. Just to put everything at the same level. So let's do smart sharpen. We'll go up to these layers here. And go with, I don't know how much sharpen. But it definitely helps make everything visible under this effect. So I think a good deal of sharpen works here. And then put everything together. We add the smart filters. And this is the before and after. The edge, yeah, the edge looks bumpy, which is what we want. We don't want it to finish in a clean line. We want it to finish in, you know, little dots. That's what would make sense for a printer. So that works out quite well. And yeah, we got all the little details. The foreground elements, razor wire, the new helmet, which I like a lot more. The bones, of course. Little things like the chains and symbols. But yeah. Oh shit, we need to sign this, don't we? Where do we sign this in a way that's decently clear under this effect? Well, first of all, let's save what we got. But let's remove these. There we go. No, not PSB. The sketch I did. It's completely incomprehensible now. Yay! Well, I get what I painted. Honestly, look, the pose for this one is pretty much spot on. This one popping out of the water, pretty much spot on to what I painted. So, you know, sketches work. It works for what it needs to do. No more, no less. Okay. Signature. I'm thinking we got some nice little demon symbols. And this one has a nice, pretty clear space in the middle. So how about we put it in there? So this is a Citri seal. What we're gonna do is take this color and we're gonna add the same effects and then we're gonna paint with it. just with a simple brush, I think. Does that work? Yeah, it kind of does. Okay. So we're gonna put the V, the A, and then we cross it over. And bam, works quite well. Whoa. There we go. It is signed in a demon sigil, no less. So I'm gonna call this one done for the moment. Obviously, it is a commission, so it is a first pass done, but it'll probably end up changing in a few ways depending on what they need specifically. So we'll see. Good. Let's save that as a JPEG. Let it do its thing. Cannot complete. Oh, it's still saving as JPEG. Okay. Let's let it do a normal save now. And let's see. Where did I save this? Oh. What did it get saved as j.psd? Okay. Should be TC Coast Raid. Oh, I think that might have been saved as JPEG thing not working. Why did it not work? Let's see, let's do it again. Oh. Let's do it again. No, it did save as a JPEG. Here it is. I don't know what must have conspired to happen here. But yeah, that's pretty much what I had in mind when envisioning this piece, so it's pretty much spot on to what I wanted. Let's see if that's, you know, spot on to what the makers of the game wants. But yeah, it should be fun, I hope. I think I'm gonna do another stream like this for these commissions next week. I don't know which day, but there's still a few pieces to do for this. So I'll have to see which one is the most streamable of them. But there is one, let's see. There is one about death commandos, which look cool as fuck. I'll show you. These guys. Oh, that's a pretty small image, but these guys, they look real cool. Yeah, it's kind of a propaganda poster, like beware of the death commandos. So it might be more of a, you know, more drawn, so it might not be something that's interesting to do on stream. Although I guess I could draw on stream. You know the problem with like doing physical, like traditional art on stream? It sucks on a webcam. Like a webcam is really difficult. It's really difficult to show. Like if I make it full screen like this, if I point it at myself, or let's do it with Beancam. Hold on. If I point it up somewhere, like I guess it works, but it's not really high quality. I don't know. It was Skyrim Dragon. Um, so yeah, I guess I could do some traditional art streams. Just not sure. What I definitely want to do when I finish Redfarer, and when it's in like the finished state that I'm gonna send out for testing, I'm gonna do some streams playing Redfarer. I'm gonna play through little storyline in Redfarer, and I want to do it something like this. But I was maybe thinking of using my DSLR camera and plugging it into my computer and using that as a webcam. I just don't know what I need for that. I probably need some kind of adapter. So, I don't know. It's still a bit up in the air, to be honest. If that's not feasible or easy, I'll just do it with a webcam, like I've just shown you. And it'll just not be a really high quality streaming in terms of like image quality, because the webcam can only do so much. But we can give it a try. It might be worth a try. Seeing it right now, because I thought it would just like blow out the page and be like really hard to note, like it would be really hard to read what's going on, but better than I thought. Cable source. Done yourself. Just need the cable. Okay, I mean I do have like a USB cable that I can connect to my camera. I just don't know if that can be used for like streaming out video. As long as I can like stream it out to some window on my computer, I could just like capture that window and that should be good. But I don't know. I'll give it a try before I do like any like physical art streams, but so no promises. I'll see if I can manage that. So yeah. Otherwise, like, I definitely want to do the dirt fur ones like that. The ones for like these commissions. If I do like some more traditional art for them, I don't know if I'll stream that. I'll try to stream the ones that are like these. You've done it with OBS? Well, it's worth a try. I guess it probably depends on the camera you're using. Mine is a few years old, so I don't know if it's gonna like have that built in any way. We'll see. But yeah, I think that we're gonna call it there for tonight, y'all. 5:30, so it's like not super late. Gotta be able to even go to bed early-ish today. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us. I hope you enjoyed this little edit. It's been a more quiet stream. I didn't post it on social media because that was a request of the clients that I could stream it, but not to like talk about it in like my main socials. So it stays a little bit of a surprise for the rest of the audience when it's revealed. But yeah, that's why it's been a more quiet stream. We haven't had as much people. I'm fine with that. Yeah, that's gonna be the last stream of this week. So we'll be back next week. Usually, if all goes well, just like this one, will be on from Monday to Thursday, 4 days in a row. If nothing else happens, like if nothing else important happens, we might try to do something Valentine's related. That might be fun. I'll note it down as like a possibility for next week. Where's my pen? Like Terriel thing might be fun. Anyway, we'll see. I have the weekend to think about it. As I do other things, gonna have a busy weekend doing just a lot of stuff at Redfarer, a lot of commission stuff. I'm always way too busy. But yeah, for today, that is gonna be all. So y'all, thank you so much for being here once again, and I will see you again on Monday. Until then, take care.